Last night's election results have led to a shift in power in the Minnesota House. Republicans will come into next year's legislative session with a majority, as 11 seats turned over from Democratic hands. And one of those seats will go to the new District 2A state representative, Dave Hancock. Catherine Silver spoke to Representative-to-be Hancock about how he's feeling after election night and if a divided government could lead to another shutdown.
It's the day after the long-awaited election night. The campaigns are over, the victory offices are closed, and the winners have been announced. And one of those winners is State District 2A Representative Dave Hancock.
Well, I got about 5 hours sleep, so I'm actually feeling pretty good. Looking forward to the challenge ahead of us.
With 52% of the vote, Hancock will reclaim his seat in the Minnesota House from DFL Representative Roger Erickson, who ousted Hancock from the House in 2012.
It really has been a marvelous experience, and I'm totally glad that I did it, and it's possible that I may put the hard work in 2 years to try to do it again.
He called me a little bit later, a little earlier this afternoon, and wished me well, and I reciprocated.
Including Hancock's win, 11 districts have been turned over from Democratic hands, leaving the Republicans with a House majority for this upcoming legislative session.
They just had a lot of House seats that they lost, and most of them were rural. So it becomes obvious that the people in rural Minnesota realize that they're not being well represented in St. Paul by the party that's in power right now.
But with DFL Mark Dayton winning the governor's race, it looks like Minnesotans have chosen a divided government, which led to a shutdown in 2011, where state employees were laid off and many services were suspended.
We will be in the majority, so it's going to be a challenging year.
But Hancock is still optimistic for the upcoming year, and he says he will do his best to work across party lines and end gridlock.
It's going to be hard work, and I'm sure at times frustrating, but I think I think the people have spoken. They want us to work together. I think we want to work together.
The legislature will convene in January, and Hancock says that the Republicans will meet on Friday to discuss House leadership. Reporting in Bemidji, Catherine Silver, Lakeland News.
This is the third shift in power between the two parties in the last 3 elections.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.